My name is Radha. May I know your full name?
My full name is Neetu Vairamani. You may address me by my first name, Neetu.
Okay, where do you come from?
So I come from Palakkad, which is the largest district in the state of Kerala, and I live in an independent house along with my family, consisting of my parents, my younger sibling, and my grandmother.
In this part 1 question, I would like to ask you some questions about the weather. What kind of weather do you like the most?
So, to be at home, I am in love with the winter. So, because I love the foggy and the misty climate over there. But when it's necessary for me to go out, I love sunny weather rather than a rainy weather. Because during the rainy seasons, I can see the places getting so clumsy, which I am not interested in, which I don't like to go out. And I prefer sunny when I have to go out.
What is the weather like in your hometown?
So in my hometown, I can say Palakkad is mostly a dry tropical area where we are likely to get mostly a sunny weather, and in the months of October or November winter starts, I can say, and during the other times we can get rainy season also. But these are compared to summer season, these are very less time we used to get to experience these weathers.
Do you like the weather in your hometown?
Yes, I do love the weather in my hometown. But apart from the sunny weather, summer season, I love the winter and the rainy season most. Because summer season, it's really hard to bear the summer because the degree of the temperature really goes up to 32 to 33 degrees Celsius. It's really hard when people have to step out of their homes at times. And during the rainy seasons, I can say it will be mostly flooded. But 2 to 3 years, it has been continuously getting flooded in Kerala. So the rainy season is also quite difficult. But winter, I can say people enjoy the most.
Do you prefer dry or wet weather?
That's what I said. We are depending on the situations of what I am in. If I have to go out and have to attend some meetings or for some reasons or purpose, if I have to go out, I prefer a dry weather instead. But if I have to stay at home and like to have a nice lazy time, then I would prefer wet weather.
Well, here ends your part 1. Now I would like to ask you some questions. Okay, now I will give you a cue card. And here's your pen and paper. If you wish, you can make some notes. Now we can start. Yes, you can start now.
Okay, so cafes and towns cafes and restaurants in a town provide the perfect ambience, in-house eating facility and drinking service, which not only attracts the travel freaks but also the younger generation people are quite often to get attracted to visit such places. So here I would like to talk about a cafe which is at a stone throw distance from my office building, and the name of the cafe is Lee Cafe. So I can say it's the most happening place where the younger generation people quite often visit there along with their friends to have a good quality time. And the fascinating ambience and the eye-catching infrastructure, interior and the luxurious leather furniture, I can say adds another feather to the cap. And that is the most beautiful place where one could really visit. So I quite often visit there for multiple reasons. Being an avid reader, I am in love with the reading sections of that cafe. It provides books of many contexts thriller, fiction, non-fiction, biographies, and I'm sure one is very sure to get a reading material which will engross him and make him forget the passing of the time. So there I would like to sit down with the book material and to have a cup of my favorite coffee, cappuccino, and have a wait of time during the 1 hour break in my office. And also I can say people quite often visit there to get because it also offers many flavors of coffees like latte, mocha, cappuccino, and it also has varieties of food. It also offers varieties of foods like pastries, sandwiches, and I think one is the best try for that is the burgers over there, and that attracts really the cheeseburger really attracts the people, and it's a must try item for me which I used to quite often eat from there. And the other thing which makes that cafe more attractive, apart from the ambience, as I said, the reading space over there, and we also have a mild and soothing music player over there, which not only releases our stress, but
yes, now we can stop. Then I will ask you the follow-up questions. What kind of people would like to go to a cafe?
So I can say like people who like to spend a quality time with their friends often are more likely to visit cafes, and also like travel freaks after a long tired journey to have some refreshments like to visit a cafe. Right?
Why do young people like studying in a cafe instead of at home?
So as I said, because of the peaceful atmosphere which cafe creates, and also the mind-blowing infrastructures and the mind lighting over there mostly attracts most of the people to have a study time over there, which is also where they can find calm and peaceful surroundings rather than at homes.
Do old people like to drink coffee?
It purely depends on the person's choice. So if you ask me, I will say I prefer tea over coffee. So it does not depend whether the people is old or young, and it purely depends on the person's choice, I can say.
Do Indian people like to drink coffee?
Yes, Indian people do love coffees when they are in a kind of stress, and if they need some refreshments which has to really trigger their mind, I can say coffee is like a fuel to the human body, and it's like tea is also quite equally important in India when compared to coffee, I can say.
Okay, yeah, here is your speaking test.